Let's solve exercise 6 together now. A question on reciprocal trigonometric function. The question 1 says in a right angle triangle, the opposite side is 7, the hypotenuse is 25, and we are asked to evaluate cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. Now let's begin. In a right angle triangle, question 1. So let's draw the right angle triangle out. We're given with angle theta, we're given that the opposite side is 7, the hypotenuse is 25. We are expected to find cosec theta, cosec theta, and cot theta. No, we don't have the adjacent. The opposite side is 7, as this is here. The hypotenuse side is 25, as is represented here. And let's look for cosec theta. Let's look for sec theta and also cot theta. Sec theta is 1 over sine theta, cosec theta is 1 over cos theta, and cot theta is 1 over tan theta. So to solve this now, all we just have to do is to evaluate sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. So let's pause and section this. We'll come back to it later. Now let's focus on this right angle triangle. So to do that, we are going to have to evaluate sine theta, cosec theta, sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Sine theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. We are using SOHCAHTOA. Cos theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. Definitely, we have our opposite to be 7 in the question. We have our hypotenuse to be 25, but we don't know our adjacent. So to do that, we have to use Pythagoras theorem. So using Pythagoras theorem, we are that the hypotenuse squared is equals to the opposite squared plus adjacent squared. The hypotenuse in the question is 25. 25 squared. The opposite in this question is 7. The adjacent is what we are looking for. So making adjacent subject to formula, we will have this to give us 25 squared minus 7 squared. And this will be equals to 625 minus 49, which is equals to 576. 576 is the adjacent squared. Definitely we can simplify our adjacent to be square root of 576, which is equals to 24. So our adjacent is equals to 24. Let's use a different ink. 24. Now with that, let's simplify sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Sine theta is equals to opposite, which is 7, over hypotenuse, should be hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is 25. Cos theta is adjacent, what we found, 24, divided by the hypotenuse, 25, and tan theta is equals to the opposite, which is 7, divided by the adjacent, which is 24. Now let's go back to the original question. The original question says we should evaluate cos theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. So we'll understand we're finalizing here. So let's simplify our 1 over sine theta. Sine theta is 7 over 25. So the reciprocal of 7 over 25 is 25 over 7. Sec theta is 1 over cos theta. That's the reciprocal of 24 over 25, which is equals to 25 over 24. Cot theta is the reciprocal of 1 over tan theta. That's 1 over 7 over 24. which is equals to 24 over 7. So I'm sure you got these values. Cosec theta is equals to 25 over 7. Cosec theta is 25 over 4. And cot theta, which is inverse of tan theta, is equals to 24 over 7. Now we have solved for question 1. Let's move to question 2. So to do that, let's duplicate our question for ease of access. Duplicate and move. Okay. Now the question says a ramp is inclined at an angle of 45 degrees. If the base of the ramp is 10 meters, find the length of the ramp using seconds. Emphasis on seconds. So let's draw a diagram to represent this. We have a ramp, okay, a ramp inclined to a base having a height. Let's begin again. A ramp inclined to a base having a height at right angle triangle. So the ramp is 10 meters. We are asked, the base is 10 meters. We are asked to find the length of the ramp. Let's call it L. And it is inclined at 45 degrees. Now we want to simplify this using seconds. Now sec is equals to 1 over cos theta. Let's quickly do a quick explanation on this. We are aware of SOHCAHTOA, that sine is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, that cos is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is equals to opposite over adjacent. Then we know that sec or cosec theta is equals to 1 over sine theta, and sec theta is equals to 1 over cos theta. Likewise, cot theta or cotangent theta is equals to 1 over tan theta. So let's impute the values of sine theta now. So we know that sine theta will be was opposite over hypotenuse. Sec theta, this would give us 1 over adjacent over hypotenuse, and this will give us 1 divided by opposite over adjacent. Therefore, we can now say that cosec theta is equals to hypotenuse over opposite, and sec theta is equals to hypotenuse divided by the adjacent. Likewise, cot theta is equals to adjacent divided by the opposite. Now, let's go back to the question. The question says a ramp is inclined at an angle of 45 degrees. If the base of the ramp is 10 meters, we should find the length of the ramp. Emphasis on using seconds. Now, seconds in this case is hypotenuse over adjacent. And we look at this question now. This diagram. This diagram shows us, okay, let's duplicate it. And duplicate. This diagram shows us that our hypotenuse is equals to L, our adjacent is equals to 10, our theta is equals to 45 degrees. Then we are using seconds, so sec theta is equals to hypotenuse over adjacent. So sec 45 degrees is equals to hypotenuse is what we are looking for, the length of the ramp L, the adjacent is 10. Now the question is, what is sec 45 degrees? sec 45 degrees is 1 over cos 45 degrees. Sec 45 degrees is 1 over cos 45 degrees, which is equals to L all over 10. So we can find an expression for L now, making L subject to formula. Therefore, we are saying that L will be equals to cos 45 degrees divided by 2. Or, sorry, rather, that will give us 10 divided by cos 45 degrees. Definitely, our cos 45 degrees is a special angle, and a special angle we are able to depict that cos 45 degrees is equals to root 2 over 2. Definitely, this will result into 10 multiplied by 2 divided by root 2. And this would give us 10 root 2, which is equals to 14, which is equals to 14.14 meters. So we are able to evaluate the length of the ramp to be 14.14 meters. So what do we learn so far? What we have learned so far is that cosec theta is equals to 1 over cos theta. Sec theta is equals to 1. Cosec theta is 1 over sine, rather. Apologies about that. 1 over sine theta. Sec theta is 1 over cos theta. And cot theta is equals to 1 over tan theta. So this will give us 1. We know that our sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse by using SOHCAHTOA. And this will give us hypotenuse over opposite. Our cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, which will give us hypotenuse over adjacent. And our tan theta is opposite over adjacent, which this will give us, our cot theta will give us adjacent over opposite.